What is it like to be an independent ambassador with Plexus? It's awesome. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I love it. I will never change and move to another company or go to another network marketing business. The reason for this, well, there's really quite a few reasons. One of them is because Plexus provides support. That, for me, is the number one priority. I feel that is so important. It takes teamwork, it takes support to be able to continue on and help to grow your business. And to me, that's awesome. I feel there's communication, there's a back and forth. It's an effort where we work together. A second reason is because the startup business to get involved with Plexus was only $34.95, and that is amazing. I didn't have to pay $350 to $400 out of pocket to get started with this, and I didn't have to buy an entire inventory of products to start this business. I was just, this company does not work that way. Plexus runs their business in a totally different and better way. A third reason, I like that I can build relationships with other people, that I can really be honest and get to know them. I can work with them to become family, to become friends, and to get close with them, and to watch individuals really become alive, watch their lives become healthy, and see the improvements as they change their lives. Their hope might start out very small, but you can see it just become a shimmering star, and to me that is awesome. So I guess those three things are the main reasons that I like my job as an independent ambassador with Plexus. I imagine some people are wondering how I might be able to communicate with people. And sometimes I use sign language, sometimes I talk using my voice, other times I write back and forth, sometimes I use social media, such as Facebook, Instagram, can't even spell tonight, but Instagram, Twitter. There's a lot of different ways to communicate with people on social media. Sometimes I'll meet a person, we'll make an appointment just to sit down and talk. As I said, sometimes we write, sometimes we type things. There's a variety of different ways that we can communicate. And yes, there are some struggles sometimes, but they're not impossible. I can always find a way to make it work.
We've never had more than five. We've never had more than 5 people show up to training. So this is awesome, and this is exciting, and this shows me that our team is growing, which is so wonderful, and that means you guys are getting out there and sharing, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So, the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to give a couple minutes to Lindsay and Kia because they both went to Leaders Retreat, which was awesome. It was in Texas, which I'm having a hard time with that because I didn't get to look. I got another journal. Okay, so Lindsay and Kia are going to share really quick with what they learned at Leaders Retreat. So just a couple of quick questions that I kind of wanted to ask them was, okay, so what is one thing about Plexus?
So all the work was one.
So what's one thing about Plexus that you learned that you didn't know before going to Leaders Retreat? Can you answer that?
It's hard because I'm a researcher, so
right.
I usually know all the answers before.
Yes, Lindsay knew.
I'll think on that.
Then, or what is your biggest takeaway from Leaders Retreat? And then what would you say to a brand new ambassador?
Things over there.
So those are kind of 2 things.
Okay.
All right, so Lindsay, take it.
Oh boy, I can't take it. I'm thinking about it. Kia will have to start because I have to think through.
I think one of my biggest takeaways was that when you're in whether you're just starting or whether you've been going for a while and you're in a slump, the best way out of that slump is to make contacts and work your business. Along with that thinking about your business is not working your business. I am a thinker. I would love to think about it for an hour or two and think that I accomplished something, but all I did was think. So just realizing that you need to be making those contacts, but following up, and not comparing yourself to other. That was the other thing they said, a big time stealer is comparing yourself to other people. When we really just need to be doing our work. Instead of comparing our success or lack of success to the other ambassadors.
So if you had a new ambassador in front of you, what's one thing? I mean, that would be wonderful to tell them is not to compare themselves to other people.
I think, well, another thing for a new ambassador, and I still feel like I'm rather newish.
My name is Jesus Contreras, and I am an avid fisherman. I love to fish. Plexus has been amazing for me. When I talked to Mitzi, my upline, I had a lot of questions for her. She helped me learn that by drinking Slim, that it would help lower my cholesterol and blood pressure, and it would also increase my energy, because I do like to work out. And at my age, I need to have an increase in energy. So, we're here tonight for an interview with Iris. Hello. Why, hello, Iris. Thank you for coming this evening. I really appreciate that. Sure. The first question I have for you is, what is it like to work with deaf customers? Working with deaf customers has been an exciting journey for me. It has helped to broaden my perspective about Plexus. It has helped me to reach out to other people and helped to educate me about issues of access, both in terms of communication and in terms of sharing information. I want to find out how we can improve access and set up our trainings and how we can share information with other people. It has really helped to increase my understanding, and I'm very thankful for that. That's awesome. And thank you for sharing that perspective with us. My next question is, I understand that you have been involved in the deaf community for about 8 years now. That's a long time. Yes, it is. And that you have several deaf ambassadors working under you. So I'm just a little bit curious, how is it that you communicate with your deaf ambassadors? Very good question. I need you to understand that at first communication was a struggle. And let me explain a little bit about why. Plexus offers a variety of different trainings. One, for example, is the opportunity call. Those happen every week, and you can just dial in on your phone number and listen to a training on the phone. And that is not accessible for my deaf ambassadors. Another thing, or popular way of getting training, is to go on YouTube. And that's a great idea, but again, deaf people have issues with accessing that because YouTube does not have closed captions. Sometimes they do, but auto closed captioning is not always accurate. So again, that creates frustrations. But it's, I think with a good attitude and those kind of things, we can overcome these. I think if we work together, we can figure out a way to solve this. And I'm excited to move forward. Yes, I do understand how that can be a little bit frustrating. If there aren't closed captions or deaf people don't have access to a sign language interpreter during the opportunity calls, I can see how that would be a problem. Those are very good points. My next question is, what is one thing that you have learned from your experience in working with Plexus that you'd like to share with us? One huge thing that I have learned is that most of the struggles are very important and can be overcome. And I do know that we can encourage Plexus as a company to build in better access to all of the trainings and to the information. And that would help the deaf community understand more about Plexus, but at the same time, it would help Plexus as a company as well. It would be amazingly beneficial to them as well. It would be a win-win situation for both the deaf community and Plexus. It would provide equal access. And I would encourage all of us to continue to work towards that goal so that Plexus can build in new accessibility for all of their trainings. And I'm looking forward to that. Sounds as if you're really trying to emphasize the importance of providing accessibility to both deaf people and Plexus Company working together. Yes, that's correct, and that they would be very beneficial to both groups. Yes, that is true. This is very exciting, and I do hope that that can happen soon, in the very near future. Me too. Right, thank you for joining us this evening and watching this interview. One Plexus.
Hi, I'm Emily Corral and I'm an ambassador. I love the energy I get from Plexus and it has changed my life. I have lost 3 pant sizes and people tell me I look great. I love meeting face to face with other people, helping them to get started on their Plexus journey. I also use Facebook to share the Plexus stories with everyone. I would join in the opportunity call if I could, but I do not talk on the cell phone. I would watch the documentary videos of Diamond ambassadors, but unfortunately they are not captioned. I would love to see what they are saying. I love what I do with Plexus. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christy McDade and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus, and I wanted to talk today about my experience with my deaf ambassadors and deaf customers that I have. First of all, I've worked with the deaf for 25 years as an interpreter, so this is a little different capacity for me. Being able to help them and guide them on their health journey is different than interpreting and just conveying the information where I have no say. So I like that I get to engage and help and mentor my deaf ambassadors. I have noticed some barriers that I have with my deaf ambassadors. If I do a live video, for example, you can't really sign and talk at the same time because one language will suffer, and it's usually the sign language. So I have to do 2 separate videos. So I'll do a video in sign language and then I will do a live video in English. So it is a little extra work, but it's totally worth it to make sure that my deaf ambassadors are involved and know what's going on. I think as far as communication, that's my biggest barrier, is trying to talk to my team as a whole, but having to divide it between my deaf ambassadors and my hearing ambassadors. As far as events and sip and sees, I need to make sure that I have somebody there that can sign, or I do one all in sign language and then one in English. I have learned through my experience that deaf people can be successful in Plexus. It just takes a little extra time and a little extra work. I wish that all of our videos were captioned or interpreted in sign language, and I've tried to do that with some videos myself, interpret them. But I just wish it were more inclusive for them.
I'm here to show you some of the signs for Plexus products. Slim. Pro Bio 5. Bio Cleanse. Mega X. X factor. Edge. Accelerator. Block. Boost. '96 shake. Nerve. Ease. Body cream. And that's all. Thank you. Hello. I wanted to let you know that this year of 2016 has been an amazing year for us. And I wanted to thank all of you at Plexus for your wonderful customer service. You have helped us. Anytime we call with a question or need help, when I have an issue, you have been there, you have been available, and have always been friendly with a positive attitude. It's always been a great experience for us. Also, we've had no problems with shipping, and I'm able to get my order within 3 to 5 days. It's very fast service. Again, anytime issues have come up with shipping, you've been able to resolve them. And I just wanted to say thank you. I'm looking forward to an amazing 2017 with Plexus again. Yes, I also would like to say thank you to all of you for the YouTube trainings, for the videos, for the opportunity calls. All of the training that you provide for us is so helpful, and it helps us personally. Yes, so I wanted to thank you. Thank all of you Diamond Ambassadors who provide these trainings for us. We appreciate all that you have done, and Plexus is wonderful. It's a wonderful company. Plexus rocks. Thank you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.